So the first round of the FIFA World Cup 2026 since it's over. So a couple of interesting matches, interesting matchups, star players doing their thing, and the kind of interesting stories that have all come out of this competition so far. So I just want to highlight a couple of things that have happened. Starting with number one, Leo. Messi did his thing again. Reminded the whole world why he's the best player, in the history of the game. It was a great match. First goal was a banger, second goal was a tapping, and the third goal did his thing from outside the box again. We saw the power of friendship because all their players were running, covering every blade of the grass. A couple of videos have come out since then where Messi was just taking a walk in the pitch, and then when it was time to score the goal, ball got to him before like 5 seconds later, bang, goal. Because that's who Messi is. You do the job, and then when you have someone like Messi who is capable of taking a game like that, you cover every blade of grass for him. So yeah, even at 39, because he has like 5 or 6 days to his 39th birthday, he's still the best. It's not even comparable. It's still the best. And Kansas City, a city that has been dubbed to be the soccer city of the United States, got to witness Messi firsthand. Jealous of you guys, by the way. Secondly, Portugal versus DR Congo, which was yesterday here. I'm Martinez again. It looks like he's wasting another golden generation of players. He did it with Belgium, where some of the tactics, some of the things he did on the pitch were questionable. He's doing it again with Portugal this time around, because yesterday I was watching the match and I was like, this Portuguese team can play better than this. They are way more better than what we saw from them yesterday. They could barely create, a great chance. Maybe this is their own edition of Argentina versus Saudi Arabia in the last edition of the World Cup. I don't know, because some positions that even Bruno, who has been like the most creative player or the best creative player in the world, at least in Europe, this past season that just finished, the places he was picking balls from, and I was like, okay, if you need someone to create for you, why not put Bruno on the board? Bruno was like the one occupying the box for others to create for it. It was another interesting story that's come out of this World Cup in the first week is Cape Verdean goalkeeper Vozina. He came into this competition with less than 50k followers, and as at this moment, or as at the time I was shooting this video, he has about 12.5 million followers just for one performance against Spain in the World Cup. Sometimes I think people, we love the game, we know the game, but I think we still tend to underrate the impact and how widespread this game is in the world. One performance took him from 50k to over 12 million followers in 3 days. It's insane how much this game just changes your life overnight. This is a 40-year-old man whose mother was denied visa or could not get visa into the United States. And now the United States Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, I think he said they are working and doing everything they can to make sure she's available for their next match. The thing is how the stars have been shining so far. Mbappe, Olise, Harry Kane, Jude Bellingham, Haaland, a debutant at the World Cup also. These guys have, when the game gets tough, star players rise. And which is what these guys did for their game, including Messi, but I already spoke about Messi. But yeah, the first half was even between Senegal and France. So I was watching the game, I was like, a little adjustment from